My name is Al D. I'm the founder of MBA Schooled, a career resource to help MBAs achieve their career goals. I'm a UNC Kennan-Flagler alum from the class of 2015. And throughout my time, I've had hundreds, if not thousands, of conversations with MBA students who are trying to use that MBA to grow and accelerate in their career. When thinking about the MBA application process and coming up with a strategy, I often think back to the quote of failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And I think one of the common things that I see successful individuals do is being proactive about planning before they actually jump into anything. And the reason why is because there are a multitude of different aspects and components of a really strong application strategy, or even just navigating through the application process in general. And I've just, best practice has always, been for many things in life is, really mapping that out and coming up with some milestones based off of the key dates, timelines, and things like that is always going to be better than trying to do it on the fly. So that's number one. I think the second thing is that the candidates who I see who seem to be more successful is also who seem to navigate this in a more efficient process. They are able to accurately answer, I think, a couple key questions. Number one is why. Number two is when. And then number three is who. So the why is all about why are you even applying in the first place, right? You're really getting clear on that why. I'm a big fan of Simon Sinek, this idea of what's your why, and then within this context of why are you even applying to begin with? This is a process that does take time. Getting an MBA is a big investment. You probably are, have a job right now. It's going to be a big investment of your time. And so being clear on your why before you even get started, I think is really valuable. I think the who is going to be the who are the schools that you're looking at. And so being thoughtful about not only the tactical components of the timelines, the rounds, the different requirements that each school may have, as well as the strategic of for the who and these schools, really being clear as to what makes them a great fit for you, I think is really important. And then I would say, I think the last thing that I think about is, kind of the when, and just really being clear about after you've kind of made those decisions about mapping out that timeline so you can make sure that you keep yourself honest and on track throughout the process. If you are applying to a couple different schools, they may have some different timelines. It's kind of like being a project manager, right? You want to make sure that you're keeping everything on track. And with multiple deadlines, maybe perhaps relying on multiple people to help you in the process, whether it's outside help or admissions consultants, it can be a lot to manage. And so I think that would be the other thing that I see people do really well, who do have a really great strategy for navigating the MBA applications process. I do think that being able to start as early as you are ready is always going to be helpful whenever that is. But that said, typically I tend to find that if you are going to be really starting to apply in the fall, it's great to start prior to that over the summer, starting to do your research, starting to identify what schools are going to be on that list. And the nice thing is that it's really never been easier than to go learn about these schools and opportunities. There are so many great pieces of information that are out there to give you insight to the school, what programs they offer, what career outcomes that they're able to assist their students in achieving, where their alum go, the type of extracurricular clubs and activities that they have, what school is really like. A lot of that information is available to you, whether it's on a school's website. It's part of the reason why I started MBA Schooled myself, to give people that access. But in addition to that, I think there's other plenty of great resources that are out there. I think the other thing that you can start to do as you move out of the summer and into the fall is you can also start to engage directly with that short list of schools. schools want to hear from you. They want to find the best and brightest talent. And so being able to take advantage of the virtual and digital opportunities that exist, whether that's going to a virtual event or being able to engage directly either with the school's admissions ambassadors or the admissions and recruiting team with alum, I think that can be really valuable. So if you're going to be applying in the fall, I think summer's a great time to do it, just to get started on that research. And then once students start coming back and once applications officially kind of go out and you're ready to roll, you already are armed with insight that's going to help you navigate through the rest of the process.